It was during 2010, at the launch of the ministerial flagship program on career guidance, when the Minister of Higher Education and Training, Mr. Bladen Zamande, said that the state of career guidance in our schools is very unsatisfactory. We must put resources to it unashamedly. He went on to say that the lack of information and guidance contributed to the high dropout and failure rates in our colleges and universities. A loaded statement indeed. But in order for us to change this status quo, do we know where to start? The Learning Cape went on a quest to find out where we are regarding some of the issues around career guidance.
We feel that part of career guidance is being able to assess what a student's career interest is, so that the student is not placed in a program for which they're not suited and for which they're not interested in. So it saves the student a lot of money, because many students drop out of courses because they are in areas that they're not interested in.
The only way they get career guidance is through life orientation, which is a subject, and that is divided into 5 learning outcomes already. So very little is done to it, and it might only be done in one term and might never be touched again.
The time that I left, there was this phasing out of career guidance. So there aren't any career guidance in schools any longer, and then very often you find kids unsure about the route that they want to pursue.
Because we don't have the old career or the guidance educators that we used to have in schools. We are now in many of our schools sitting with educators that are also not well equipped.
By graad 7 het hulle byvoorbeeld, was hulle nou hulle wêreld van werk in die 3de kwartaal doen, dan het hulle nou hulle karriere en dan trek hulle nou hulle aan vir die beroep wat hulle graag eendag wil word.
Clearly, opinions among teachers are split. However, we caught up with some ambitious learners showcasing their chosen careers at the International Career Guidance Conference in Cape Town recently.
The reason I want to become a teacher is because I love working with children. I always also want to make a difference in my community, for I know that through education we empower people.
My future career is to become a marine soldier, to defend the coast of South Africa, as well being a source of defense for my country.
I want to be a state advocate. I work for the Department of Justice. My duties is to appear in the Supreme Court on the behalf of the state in criminal trials. People say it is very dangerous and I am going to study long, but no one is going to put me down from my dream. It is my dream for the future.
So what are the learners saying about the guidance they receive at schools?
They didn't talk much to me about businesses, anything. One time my mother asked me, what's more for you? And then I was like, I'm probably going to think of studying further. And she asked me, where do you think you want to prosper in? And then I was like, I want to try marketing out. It seems like something I would really enjoy.
Onderwijzer Leonie Julius. Sy het 'n bietjie voor uitgevind om te gaan die aanskool. En volgens gezien oorreed om een beetje aanschool te lopen en zo doen. Het was ook besluit maar om verder te gaan aanschool lopen. Om iets van het leven te maken, succes te maken. Dus je net daar op je plaats rond moet wezen.
I think that any young person, be it 14, 15, and particularly at a younger age these days, young people have to start thinking about their future. They have to understand the world of work. They have to be prepared. It's a process of decision making, and key to that decision is information.
We all use the term Y generation quite liberally, but who exactly are they? Well, they were born from the late 1970s until the early 2000s. How do they get their information? Are they watching TV?
I'm not a fan of television.
Not much.
Yeah, definitely was this from 7:30 to 8. Not really, not now at the moment.
But if they do watch, what programs are they watching?
Basically watch the news.
Generations a lot.
Siemdeland, Days of Our Lives, The Bold and the Beautiful.
And the radio?
No.
Oh yes, I love radio.
The radio's on the whole night.
Not that much.
Opstaan en luister met mijn radio van dan is ik keer op Radio Kasi.
Good up FM.
KFM.
Net vrijdags aan.
No, we don't have a radio at home.
Mooi die Bible stories. Elke zondag voor ik het onderzoek.
10 o'clock when it comes to Metro FM.
If I could be on the internet, I would be on the internet all the time, if I could be.
For every free period, I'm on the internet.
I only go to Google if I want information for assignments.
Through Facebook, I connected with most of everyone here at college. Twitter, I get to know businesses through them and how they operate and what they need from us as students.
I'm on Facebook and on Mixit. That's all.
Mixit. Facebook.
Only Mixit and receiving messages.
I was on Mixit.
Mixit, then Facebook.
No, I'm only Mixit.
Twitter and Mixit and Facebook too.
Jy moet dit ook nie baie nie, net vry soos vanmiddag nou, en naweek, heel naweek.
En ek is op Facebook met my vriende en van die onderwysers.
Maar partykeer raak Mixit aan die brein en raak jou mixaholic en dan kan jy nie fokus op jou werk nie, want dan dink jy net aan Mixit. En jy skryf in Mixit taal.
Many of us in the audience would be teachers, and we know that kids do not like to read that much. So they like things to be quick and instantaneous, and video and quick snippets, and the shorter the better, with the more information within the shortest time the better. And so what we did was we created a mobile site called Go Study with career information and bursary information.
Our usage for internet via cell phone is of the highest in the world. And it's an innovation which potentially can provide access to career information to many more youngsters.
Even the Learning Cape had to change with the times, adapting to new insights.
We've decided that we're going to be, as the Learning Cape Initiative, we're going to go to FET colleges, we're going to go to universities, private and public, and we're going to look for young people who are interested in or are passionate in some things. And we were interested in creating a website and possibly developing that into a Mobi site. One, because young people in South Africa use cell phones, so they'd have better access to a Mobi site. And we thought, what better way of developing this website and this Mobi site than getting a young person to do it?
It's important that a website is a part of whatever you're doing if you want to get things across to the youth. The Y generation is the generation of the internet.